Oh my gosh, did it do it for the first time? I think it did it for the first time where I didn't have to fight with it for hours on end. Well, let's see what we got. Oh, I didn't mean to go live and post the video. Ah, that's a rookie move. It's a rookie move. It's a rookie class action move. The Nard. What's up, guys? What up? Mr. Hollywood. 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 I'll get back to the vid later. Yeah, that was a rookie move by me. I had it scheduled, so I completely forgot that was set. It went automatically live at 10. I forgot. That's my fault. Good morning. That sucks because that means you guys are gonna have to like the video and the stream. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I wish I had a bag of chips. Yo, why is the moonlight so pale? Someone please tell me. It's so pale that it's fluorescent. Guys, be sure to smash that like button. Do me a solid. Yo, Infinity Jack. There's infinite jacks. XRP fatigue. Come on now. Nah, I feel that. I feel crypto fatigue for sure. But yet again, every time they get the sentiment like that, that's when we go, never financial advice. Never. Whenever the sentiment, dude, this is worse than FTX. You kidding me? I still am very optimistic. This January 15th for the Clarity Act is definitely has Game of Thrones energy going on with it, because yet again, they're trying to fight tooth and nail the bank lobby because they don't want stable coins to get interest, because they want the interest, because they're greedy as per always. But the Jerome thing, I'm going to give everyone a little minute or two to come on in before I start talking, because then I'll start talking and then people will be like, wait, what happened? What? Oh, no, you actually could rewind the YouTube live stream. That's actually a really great feature, but I'll still give a minute. Don't tell anyone how much XRP you hold. That's rule number 1, Gavin Jones. What's up, Terp? Yo, old probate. Then you don't get live chat, though. Damn. Jake is a bitch and got exposed. Now he's suing Zach. Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not. I just kind of saw that headline going everywhere, but that is crazy. I think I talked about it in the video I posted this morning, or 20 minutes ago, rather. Excuse me. Guys, smash the like button on the way in. It helps out the live stream in the algorithm. Because you got to play this stupid game, unfortunately. The first rule of XRP Club is you don't talk about it. That's the rule. That's the rule of any elite club, dude. Turn that shit off. Monero, I did see Monero at all-time high. It's weird that it coordinated with apparently Dubai has banned privacy coins. So, interesting coincidental timing. Literally at the same time, more or less. Very interesting shit. I mean, gold and silver are at all-time highs. Booming today. Booming. What are we at right now for silver? We tapped 85 something. Why are they 85.46 for silver? Oh, man. And this is the funny money. This isn't even the real price of it. The real price is trading at a premium. But when we see the funny money price moving, yo, what up, Seamus? Seamus, not to be confused with Seamus. Wow, that's insane. Go, baby, go. Yo, this is way more exciting than fucking crypto right now. I'll tell you that. I've been getting some Chainlink lately. Never hurts to, yeah, I mean, diversification, as long as it's good diversification, is never bad in my book, you know? That's what I'm saying. I like gold, I like silver, I like a couple of different cryptos, a couple of different stocks. Like, what the hell, you only gonna buy Microsoft? Granted, you'd probably do really well. Never financial advice. Microsoft was a good position. Waiting on JP. Wipe. No, bro. Rule number 1 is don't give your keys to anyone for custody, including Jake or Caleb and Brown. Yo, this guy hates Jake, bro. Infinite Jack. Jack and Jake. Go slug it out. Bare knuckle. I waited tables on Jay Powell several years ago in San Francisco. He told me he was God. I'm sure he told you that. Finally dipped into the Solana pool. Whoa, 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 whoa. Enemy territory. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, I'm just kidding. You'll refresh that. 85.49. We hit that strong wall at 85.72. Then you saw that bang, but now we're back up. You cannot hold silver down. You can't hold it down, man. Shout out Mike. Stay warm in Greenland, my boy. Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate that. 1738. What? Not too. No. What's it? Fetty Wap. 1738. 85.54. What was gold at? Gold's fucking shredding too. Yeah, it's weird. They both hit that same wall. Bang. All right, but we're coming back up. Fucking 7%. 37. Wow. Just in the fucking year. 242%. Year on silver. 182%. Insane. This is, dude. Insane. X Payment's going to use Ripple. Well, I mean, there's zero confirmation about that. I mean, you could draw, conclusions maybe, as long as you kind of have like the evidence. I would imagine to some capacity XLM and XRP would be involved though. Yet again, I don't know, Hey bro, look up the Agora project, maybe. How about Velo? I don't know what that is. Vivo Las Vegas, what? Let's see. How are we feeling about what's going on with Jerome? Guys, do me a solid real quick. Hit that like button. Let me refresh this shit. Let me see. Live chat. You got to hit live chat too, unfortunately, if you want to use the chat up at the top, because YouTube is atrocious and designates top chat, not live chat. God forbid people want to talk in the live chat, not have the fucking chat catered by an AI. I just hate scammers. No, I feel that. But you got to admit, Wolf of Wall Street is a phenomenal movie, and that's about a scammer. That's a great movie. Jerome got his feathers right. I think you could word it more aggressive than that. I think they bent him over, bro. Oh no, are we fucking dying? Hold up, we're hitting some turbulence. Turbulence. I think we're okay. Maybe, I don't know. Let me get a 1 in the chat if we're okay. Please, because this fucking thing, man. Get Jerome out. You studied for it. 111. Okay, all right. Appreciate you. Get Jerome out of here, he says. You studied for a second. Jay Powell should be prosecuted for wrecked a load of people. He is a crook. He's definitely involved in the same circle of people that you would classify as crooks. I just recorded a YouTube video, and I posted one. Fucking, I'm all over the place this morning. Posted one, recorded one, and now we're live. Yeah, they're all playing. Yeah. I was... The main topic of the video that'll be dropping later today will be that, like, diving more into the Jerome thing, but it's that whole entity, the Federal Reserve, the whole entity was created by 5, 6, even more, of the richest, wealthiest families ever to exist. One of them being JP Morgan himself. Okay? So to sit there and say that entity is truly going to act in the best interest of the average person, something doesn't add up with that. Not at all. So they literally sat down back in 13 fucking something like that, 19 earlies. They sat down at a fucking table and drafted out how they were going to do this. And yeah, we make it private so then we can't be fucked with. I mean, it's just, they sat down and made the scam. They drafted it up in an afternoon. I'm being hyperbolic, but you know what I'm saying. How much of the taxpayers' money was he spending on the renovation? I mean, that's a valid question. I would want to know, you know? If shouldn't be a problem if you didn't do anything bad, in my mind, in terms of something like that. That involves a lot of money. And I've seen Ozark. I think if we've seen Ozark, we know what happens when there's big construction costs in any regard, no matter who's fucking doing it. And he tell you a lot of money moving. A lot of money moving. Just take a peek. Nothing wrong with that in my mind. See what's up. Hey man, great chat as always. Don't forget us early subscribe. Yo, Solidify, what up? Oh, make COD great again? Advanced Warfare 2? What? Advanced Warfare? I didn't like Advanced Warfare, if that's what that is. I bet they were using suppressed gold money to build that shit. I mean, that's the thing. We're sitting here guessing. I don't see a problem in trying to figure out where the money actually was going. Ozark, the first season of Ozark I liked, and then kind of after that I wasn't crazy on season 2 at all. But season 1 was tough. Arc Raiders is the new go-to. Yeah, I don't like gaming like that, and I don't like extraction shooters. Battlefield or COD, they both have fantastic games out of the franchise. I think I've liked more the earlier CODs. Like COD 4 is my fucking fit. That and MW2, but something about COD 4 is so perfect. So perfect. Yeah, I don't know. I keep seeing that on my timeline. I might have tapped on it in the video about Jake apparently suing Zach for $30 million. I don't know if that's true. I didn't confirm any of the sources or anything, but that's fucking so stupid. Yet again, instead of sitting here and bitching and moaning and getting lawyers involved, like, that's such bitch shit. Like, these guys should get in a ring, monetize it, make some money, squash the beef, boxing match, something, go out there, put it on the line instead of fucking $30 million. I'm gonna sue you for $30 million. Like, make some money on it, squash the beef, and move on with your fucking life. Like, why are you sitting here being girls in a fucking courtroom? He said this about me. He brought out a folder. Zach asked for it. I mean, I got no fucking clue, but it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Instead of doing all that bullshit in my mind. I mean, I guess he was. I mean, I don't know. I guess. Yo, chill out. No, I do like video games. Chill. We could talk about whatever we want to. Chill out. It ain't that fucking serious. You don't dare talk about Call of Duty on this fucking channel. You kidding me? No. I like Call of Duty. I like XRP. I got multiple things going on. I'm looking for this fucking thing of Jerome right now. And Paul Barron, he's been having a lot of different, like, he's been on a speculation tear lately, talking about what Donnie could potentially go up and talk about at Davos. We got Davos the end of the month. We got Ondo like the first week of next month. We got Schwab still coming in first half. We got the Clarity markup on the 15th potentially. If that does not get squashed that day for that markup, they're talking this thing could drag even into the summer. And then by the time summer rolls around, it might be some bullshit. So and I think the market might not take that too well if tomorrow things don't go well. I don't know. That seems like a possibility. Especially with how heated the stablecoin rewards thing is right now. Getting Jerome is only a piece of it. The whole board makes the decision. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. The whole entity itself. That's what you're after. But I don't know. Like, if you can't beat it, that's why Donnie wants to get one of his guys in there, you know? That'll do what he says. I mean, it's Game of Thrones. You got to play the game. Like, if you can't take it down, you got to do what you can. It's political warfare. It's just got done watching your last episode. Yo, I appreciate that, Vincenzo. Appreciate that. Morning flying go. I'll take BG3. What's BG3? Battleground? You mean Battlefield? If Jerome slashes Rach, watch the inquiry. That's a good point. That's a good point. He goes, if Jerome slashes rates, watch the inquiry get quietly set aside. That's a good point. Because they were talking heavy of people think a rate pause this month, right? they think the Jerome speech was AI. Well, the fucking actual Federal Reserve account posted it. So what are you talking about? There's no fucking way we're getting duped right now. You're making me second guess it. Are we at that point? I got a question. The fucking Federal Reserve account tweeted it. I don't know, bro. Bro is, look at this guy.
The Federal Reserve with
This fucking guy. This guy's peak physical performance. You kidding me? 37 push-ups at the ripe age of 43. This guy's 43 years young. Insane. Insane genes he's got. I've got popcorn out for this one. Funny, our whole lives, the Fed was portrayed as a government institution. That's what you would think it is. Now after Trump going after it, the media all of a sudden declares it as a private company. Yeah. It's... They sat up and they sat around the table and drafted it up. Drafted it up to benefit them. And that's what we've been in ever since. Fucking insane. Insane. Good luck. Good luck with one. Morning. They should be going after JP. He is a part of the Marxist revolution. Hurting us all for Soros. I don't know if he's working for Soros or not, but that's crazy. The Fed is going away. Ripple will take over. The ultimate acquisition. That would be sick. I don't know if I'm on board with that. I do like DAI when he always talks about how the crypto thing is basically Federal Reserve 2.0, whether you like it or not. And like, yeah, crypto is there to replace the petrodollar. And then we have even Scott Bessent, the speech before the fucking election, and he's talking about, yeah, I think there's gonna be a next Bretton Woods in my time, so I think I gotta hop on board and do this because I want to be a part of it, which is crazy. That's a crazy statement coming from that guy. He said that shit out loud, fucking right before the election, and we're seeing all these moves literally happen within a span of like a month. Insane. Stop reporting on. All right, you're gonna get blocked. Now you aggravate me if you're just gonna derail the conversation. Actually, I'm just gonna do you the favor. What? Wait, what has happened? What did we miss? Jerome Powell being sued? They're going after him, bro. They're going after him. And he posted a video. He's sitting there like the Joker when he's got his camcorder in the Dark Knight and he's filming. He's filming the guy. And he's sitting there and he's like, they're coming after me, but they're doing it because they're politically motivated. I mean, they just want you out, bro. Cashew Nate said the Ripple Bible 3 videos coming out. I haven't watched any of those. You guys will blow my mind with that. The guy's on there like CoffeeZilla, and he's got a fucking tree with all sorts of different connections. No, he's not officially finished, but they're trying to finish him. Jesus, dude. Morning. What up, Shepard? Yeah, Jerome. We're going after this guy. Fraud from renovations from Fed. Reserve over budgets by billions. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just want the crypto to get moving, honestly. This is all just fucking noise. Morning Mike just rolled on in. Hey, there you go. He started politically motivated courses of action. I got no clue. He started some kid on YouTube said that if the Supreme Court strikes down Trump's tariffs, it'll be good for the crypto market. Thoughts? I don't know. I think that would kind of cause some panic. Just solely kind of based on the headline of it, maybe. Maybe. He's out in May. That's what I'm saying. They're like right at the finish line, but Don Trumpino going full Godfather mode. I don't like this guy. Yeah, no, they're moving right now. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I'm moving on the chessboard. Let me move this fucking camera again. I gotta keep moving it. I like to move it. There you go. Oh my god, the fucking sun, bro. Oh, there you go. Nice. All right. Where is Rick? Where's Rick? We need no news. That's better for the crypto market. We need no XRP news is what we need. You really think Jerome made his own decisions? He'll rat. We'll find out. We'll find out. I had a dream the other night. The Dems brought back Gary Gensler. Don't even say, yo, that is legit Lord Voldemort's name. What? He's really 43? No, he's not 43, bro. He's taking iodine daily. He just looks that good, bro. He's drinking from the fountain of youth. Tariff's gonna stay regardless. can only cause confusion. Yeah, that's exactly what it kind of seems like. Because yet again, if they strike down or prevent him from doing something, he's just going to find another way to do it. Donnie. I mean, it's just literally, yeah, it's just causing a ruckus at the end of the day. But that's a good headline that I think could get markets moving maybe downward, because they're like, oh my God, we got to pay all the money back. Maybe. I got no clue. We're sitting here shooting the shit. Your outside fireside chat was refreshing. Yo, I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want more videos like that, like, comment, and all that shit on those videos, because it helps the algorithm, and then that lets me know, you know, the performance. I mean, you guys, yeah, that one's performing well, so you guys like that one. And a bunch of new people. So I'm getting some odd comments rolling in. Whenever these videos expand a little bit beyond kind of the core audience already, you get some weirdos drifting on in, and I'm like, oh God, like, what the fuck? Good morning, Mikey. That looks like a nice day on the lake to do your rant. I live in Wisconsin. That looked very comfortable. Yeah, nah, I love doing that shit. Couple of nice spots. Like today it's a little too cold to go out there and truly enjoy it, but we've been getting lucky with like 40 to 45 degree days with some sun, so it's actually pretty nice. Those days, oh, those are perfect. Almost at 3.5K. Oh, what, subs? Oh shit, yeah. Yo, I don't think it's really worth hooting and hollering until 10K. 10K is like, all right, now we're moving. But I appreciate the support. Enjoy the outside videos. Yeah, I might have to just do more of those then. Cities will get worse. Emergency powers will be put in place. XRP is the only crypto with clarity. I think Bitcoin's got clarity too, though. Commodity status. I think Bitcoin's kind of chilling. To meet the threshold on YouTube to monetize, maybe 1,000 subs to qualify, but you have to like submit your, it's like an application or something. It's not like automatic. That's the cool thing about Rumble. I will say that recent integration they just did with Tether and Bitcoin, and you can tip and it's non-custodial, some shit like that. That is cool, but it's on Rumble. I don't know if I'm trying to fucking stream on Rumble. Bitcoin has clarity, but it's useless outside of store of value. I mean, you could argue the store of value thing too. You could argue about anything. Sup, buddy? Like the nice casual smoke in the outside video recently. Spliff? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, I appreciate that. I would like to get out and hit a little hike, honestly, bro, but it's a little, I gotta get good gloves. Every fucking pair of gloves I get sucks. And I'm not trying to pay a fucking fortune. Gold is up. Yeah, I covered that right in the beginning. Gold and silver on a tear. You gotta, I don't know if it's, I feel like it was gonna do that anyway, but it coinciding with the Jerome news breaking is interesting to me. But I think it was gonna go up either way. At least silver, kind of for sure in my mind. With like high thoughts. Yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun. I thought you lived in a cabin in the woods. Enjoy. Dude, I would love to have a fucking little cabin in the woods. That'd be sick. $85 silver, then retrace. Yeah, probably. That's usually what happens. We go up, we trade there for a little bit, go back down. More accumulation time. Bank goes back up a little bit higher. I'll come back. It's just, it grinds up. But this is all over a month, you know? We're looking the last year, and it was up 182%. Insane. Based on all the bullshit YouTube XRP influencers with followers, Mike's channel should have over 20K by now. Yeah, I don't know. I do see a lot of, I mean, I try to not report, because I'm not a fucking reporter, but like I try to curate people that I give slightly more credit, but even still, like I'll pull shit up and I'll be like, you gotta fact check that, because at the end of the day in the crypto space, it just, I guess media in general, no shit, is like as soon as something drops, even if it's wrong, everyone reports it, and then I don't know, you know how it goes, you know, like that Amazon thing. When that Amazon and Ripple partnership thing got brought up again, everyone was like just lying about it. They were like, oh, Amazon is fucking now running on it. It's like, how are you? They just literally reporting really wrong shit. But then there's like some truth to it. A little bit under, you see some cross-pollination in the names with AWS back then, and Kendra Hill was making some bold speculative Jake Glaver type predictions about if Amazon ever announces the Ripple partnership because they have an option to buy a ton of XRP, all this bullshit. Speculative at the end of the day, but even still. And then there's an AWS conference clip of this lady who works there or something, and she mentions Ripple or the XRPL, one of those two. And it's just, this cross-pollination. It's something that's just interesting, raises your eyebrow a little bit. We just need a black swan event for a PA to happen. They'll need a good excuse to flip it. Yeah, people, I don't know. Iran's heating up. Iran, it could be that. It could be Greenland. There's so many things on the board. Have you ever seen Water Soul statue? No, I never seen that. Precisely the reason I appreciate your take on things. BS free zone. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. Mike goes to 100k subs the moment he brings on Jake. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. I kind of like the lone wolf shit, honestly, when it comes to content. Unless it's a really good... I don't know. Patience is key. What's up, Mike? Yo, what up, Lenny? 24-hour crypto puts all that together pretty good. Yeah. Coffee from Dave. Digital Outlook says 72k, and he sucks. He says absolutely nothing. Dude, we talked about this before because in his videos... his videos are different than when he appears on someone else's channel. Because when I heard him speak as a guest on Versan, when I saw him speak on that channel, he sounded more like not Mr. Rogers because he wasn't performing for the YouTube video. So he was going more into depth and stuff, and you could tell, no, he actually knew some of his shit. And I like that. I'd rather see that, not the way he makes it on the YouTube video. But I mean, it's not for me, He's doing well. Coffee Dave. Hey Mo. He doubling down on Greenland for sure. Things are heating up like crazy. Everywhere all at once. Dave is a trip. Nah, he's a savage, bro. What's your view on Greenland issue? I mean, yet again, I'm not a geopolitical expert. So, I mean, I don't know. We know why they're doing it. Or at least we think we know why. We have a reasonably good guess as to why they're doing it. I don't know. I got no clue, dude. That's pretty much every influencer in crypto. They do some pretend broadcaster shit saying their team works tirelessly to bring the best and most breaking news. Bro, what? All you do is have to fucking scroll Twitter. What are you talking about? That is the news. You get, I don't know. Silver is popping off, Rich. Rich is in Iowa, and he's rich in Iowa. Silver's going nuts. I'm trying to think of something that rhymes. Silver's going nuts. Get off your butts. Release the Big E files unredacted. I mean, they're never going to do that. We got to accept that reality, unfortunately. It's crazy to say, but they are never going to. You are never going... Just like JFK and shit. Even though you can kind of know what's going on, yet again, they're never going to fucking... Bro, Google BIS Agora. Someone did mention that earlier. Is that what you're telling me? It's go time? Fuck, you guys are peeking. Now, the second time someone says it, because it's from the BIS, apparently. I didn't know that. Someone did say that earlier. Shout out to that guy. Or girl. I like conspiracy theory or crypto topics. That's my buttered sausage. That's the most fun. Because, yet again, at the end of the day, yeah, fucking DAI. Oh, it's Bretton Woods. It's the next iteration. It's just Federal Reserve. All this shit. That's the fun stuff. Because things do evolve and change over time. They evolve and change over time. So why the fuck? They've kind of reached yet again with their back against the wall in terms of how this fucking pony show can keep going. Because at a certain point, you can't kick it down the road anymore. The fucking, yet again, the BIS and IMF, these guys have been coordinating this type of shit for a long time. This shit doesn't happen overnight. They were planting seeds of it, you guys blew my mind about the Economic Magazine. You got the WEF out there talking about it. New World Order, One World Currency, digital surveillance, all this shit, they're fucking out there throwing it in your face. We know what they're doing. Since 1933. Yeah, I mean, he probably even fucking before that. Like, who knows? Everything, it's fucking, you gotta question everything to a certain extent, you know? It's crazy. It's so unfortunate. Wendy is garbage. Oh, dude, not Wendy, bro. There was someone in here defending Wendy. Because I don't even know Wendy, but then I looked it up. And people were like, oh, I like Wendy. And then someone else was like, I don't even know what they were saying. Every 50 years, roughly. Yeah, I mean, you gotta adapt to survive. That's fucking common sense bio 101. Goon coin. What about some Fupa coin? Wendy is gross. LMAO. What the fuck, dude? Mike definitely deserves 100k subs, but I'm enjoying being able to read the chats for the meantime. Dude, that is what kind of sucks about getting a larger channel, because the fucking chat is just like, there's so much moronic shit in the chat if you get a ton of people in there. Sometimes. Yeah, Campbell, I'm telling my peeps about ECB. Yo, I appreciate that, guys. Spread the word with your cool homies. No weirdos. No, don't bring any weirdos to the party, bro. Be like some 21 Jump Street shit. Hung out with Judy lately? I'm not hanging out with Judy lately. I don't even know. Oh, the BIS Agora project publicly posted the plan of integration last year. I was going to look that up. Thank you for reminding me. I get sidetracked when I live stream. I saw that Coinbase may be pulling its support for the Clarity Act. Yeah, they definitely been fighting back. We on, Isma. I'm spreading the word in Ireland. Yo, Ireland. I want to go to Ireland so fucking bad, dude. Yeah, shout out Connor, bro. Connor, dude. OG Conor McGregor was the fucking best. Was the best. Oh, man. He lived long enough to see himself become the villain. I don't know. It's so interesting. All right, let me see this shit. Can we get a conspiracy text in the Discord? The Discord. What's the word? Connor for president. Yeah, I know that was never gonna happen. He was trying though at some point, I think. That's unfortunately never gonna happen. Or fortunately, I don't know. I don't know if he would make a good president necessarily. Fuck, dude. I bit off more than I could chew with the Discord. So Patreon is the main thing for right now, because I literally don't have enough time to like make the Discord a proper Discord. But I figure I leave that there, so as like if you want to be a patron, part of the group, the Minutemen, link in the description below. So I figure exclusive videos there, and I'm active in the comments and shit there. And then it's just to have a whole other layer of a Discord, at least right now, until we get like a handful of people in there. And then the Discord can actually start kind of thriving on its own. And then I can get some bots that like automate and post. And I want to start doing some Patreon exclusive live streams and shit, like extra ones, you know, like night sessions or something like that. So I'm trying to like still feel the way through the proper way to approach it. Yeah, but I figure you can get in the Discord, and then we build it up, kind of like plumbing, and then eventually. He says nothing. What? Who we bashing? What are we talking about? I'm done sharing videos. Nobody gets it. Just causes more headaches. Get responses like, so what about it? Yeah, certain people are not. They just don't care. And that's fine, you know? That's fine. He says nothing, so you bash a good man of God? Just move on. Why bash him? What do you have to gain from that? What are you talking about? Are you even talking to me? What are you even saying? Join the Minutemen. Appreciate that flying go. Oh, I'm blind. Like Superman. Oh, man, not Wendy. Watch the last Battle of Europa. Can't learn his story until you get it through another lens. I don't know who, until you see it. I don't know who his story is. Oh, not you, Mike. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got no idea what's going on. I wish there was like a, I think they might have that on Twitch when you at somebody and then you tag them. I don't know if you can do that on here, but 100 people in here and only 59 likes. Yo, you guys got to hit the like button real quick. You got to dab the doorman up on the way in. You don't just walk past his ass. You don't get into the party. We are entitled to bash or support whoever we want. All right, we could tone it down though, you know? I agree, but we're over here trying to, I don't know, you got to bash some people to get to the truth maybe. But who knows? Welcome to social media. Says Campbell Soup 165. Welcome to social media. That's a proper name to say that to a sentence coming from Campbell Soup 165. That's awesome. Jordan Maxwell shows a lot in his work. Scotland in the house. Scotland. Yo, shout out Scotland, bro. We got anyone else from Scotland in here? That's sick. That's awesome. History. His story. The victor of war. Yeah. History is written by the victor. I love that line from Call of Duty. I know Call of Duty probably didn't invent that line, but I remember them saying it in Call of Duty. I forget which one. History's written by the victor. I forget why they say that. There will be a day in the future when we all miss these days of waiting for the pump. I don't know. I think I'd be happier past post pump. Post pump. Some people are glass half empty. I mean, I can't drink milk just on its own. That's kind of gross. Like, I like it in coffee, but just straight up milk, I don't know. Scotland. Cardiff. Wales in the house. Love the channel. Yo, Roscoe. Yo, seriously, the post-pump clarity will be better for the XRB community. I broke the glass and grabbed a Yeti. Yetis are tough. Brad's on board with the WEF. I mean, the last outside video I posted where I said, will XRP get us out of the matrix? And I pinned the top comment because it's right. And I know that too. It's just, they're like, you can't truly escape the matrix because you're using this to, I know. You gotta hop on. You gotta try to, like, this is what this whole kind of thing is about. The greatest wealth transfer in world history is about to take place. A big chunk of it already happened during the vid-19 up to the 1%. That's one narrative that kind of gets overlooked during that time. That was kind of the greatest wealth transfer up to the guys again. Look at the numbers on that. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, but Scotland more lib than Ireland. See kilts and skirts. I just found your channel and Andrew Fillion. I fuck with you both. Yo, appreciate that, Johnny Sizzle Chest. Appreciate that. I don't know who Andrew Fillion is, but they spent $2.3 billion to build the Sphere in Las Vegas. $2.5 billion on the Fed building with the ridiculous security. Needs seem reasonable. Also, it's all congressionally approved. We'll find out if there was any wrongdoing. Maybe. We gotta just wait and see. What? What even is this candle structure? What are you talking about? Candle? Hey, Wales. Wales people have short arms is what you're saying? McGraw-Hill textbooks. That an old Jerky Boy reference? What the fuck? Hit the like button, says Seamus. Yo, I appreciate that, Seamus. Seamus is keeping everyone in line. You gotta hit that like button. He's over there walking around, giving everyone a good slap. When I bought XRP before the lawsuit, I planned to retire by the end of 2025. This pump better hurry. Are you talking actual retirement? Like, are you at retirement age? Ireland is just as bad as the government. Spent $2.3 billion on a hospital. Yet again, we've seen, like, if anyone in here hasn't seen Ozark, it's a good, the first season is a good look into just how things work. Just how things work money-wise a lot of the time. You know, and it's on a smaller scale, and you look at that and you go, that's definitely going on at the highest degree. So it's insane. It's insane. The first season is a good watch, and it gives you, and then you just take the concept of what goes on in that show and you go, yeah, that's going on at the top, obviously. Why wouldn't it? Because they're good people? No. I'd respect you more. Start learning, yeah. Start learning. Yeah, I don't even want. We can't even speak about this shit on YouTube. That's another reason we got to go on Patreon too, for some of these types of concepts. You got to be careful what you say on YouTube, honestly, with that type of shit. If I have to drop by a couple of Eyes Wide Shut parties post pump, I'm in. I wanted to look up the Project Aurora thing. I don't know if that's what it was. Agora. Bank of International Settlement. This was posted October 14th, 2025. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, I want to read through this. Let me get this pulled up. I want to check what this is saying. I can't believe YouTube is still censoring. I mean, you know, you should just, yet again, you're on their platform. You know, that's what I mean. You gotta play the game. You gotta play the game. You know, don't take unnecessary risks. You never know. Because yet again, maybe, I don't know, maybe right now you could say something, but it changes up real quick. Let me lower that here. So, do that. Just trying to take down the Fed and replace it with crypto. I mean, we don't necessarily know what we'll never know what the core kind of game plan is in terms of what they're trying to do. I think he just, yet again, he wants him out because he's not doing what he wants to do, you know? That's what it kind of seems like at the end of the day. But I'm sure there's a lot more moving pieces for sure. Or reasons. Fuck, where was that thing? It was over here. Alright, let's see this. Let's check this out. Make the money printer go burr. That's all he cares about, bitch. Let me see. What do we got going on? Make that smaller. Boom, there we go. Okay. Project Agora by the BIS, exploring tokenization of cross-border payments. Project Agora is a groundbreaking initiative that claims to test the desirability, feasibility, and visibility of a multi-currency unified ledger for wholesale cross-border payments. It is based on a concept initially proposed by the BIS. Cross-border payments today are fraught with challenges that make them slow, expensive, and opaque. Businesses and banks must often navigate complex correspondent banking networks, which can delay transactions, increase costs, and obscure the payment process. These inefficiencies also tie up liquidity, a lot of liquidity, making it harder for companies and financial institutions to manage their cash flow effectively. This creates a significant burden for global trade and finance, limiting innovation and growth. Agora is tackling this problem by exploring a new way to process wholesale cross-border payments using tokenization and other cutting-edge technologies, such as smart contracts. The project goal is to design a system that's faster, more transparent, and more accessible than the current model. By tokenizing, creating digital representations of commercial bank deposits and central bank reserves. Didn't BNY just do this? Or am I smoking crack? Didn't BNY just announce this the other day and I covered it in the video? It was in this it was a huge step in this direction. Project Agora seeks to explore and enable secure and verifiable transactions. In turn, a Project Agora type solution could more effectively support intermediation of credit and the facilitation of payments. All right, I'm getting the idea of this. Someone said in the chat that piqued my interest is that they said, oh, here we go. The latest information. The project team has made significant progress moving from the design phase to the prototype building stage. This combined first phase is expected to conclude in the first half of 2026, when a report on the lessons learned will be published. BIS Innovation Hub projects are experimental in nature and aim to explore and deliver public goods to the global central banking community. That's interesting. This is BIS.org. That is interesting. I mean, we know tokenization is where this shit's all going. We got fucking Larry Fink. That's all he says. Tokenization. That's all he says. That's his catchphrase now. Wow. Project Agora is addressing critical regulatory and legal considerations. The project is examining how tokenized money can comply with existing rules on issues like settlement finality, anti-money laundering, and the countering of financing of terrorism. That's what Tether's doing. By identifying potential gaps and challenges across multiple jurisdictions, Agora is laying the groundwork for a regulated financial market infrastructure that could transform cross-border payments. All right. Weren't we fucking reading about Agora? There's so many different names and initiatives and shit. Like, the names get blurry. Wasn't I fucking reading about this? There's another project. Project Ion is what I'm thinking of. That's what I mean, dude. There's so many different things. And Project Ion is what the DTCC was working on. it is too much to keep track of in this space, bro. It's obviously it's the fucking Tether is like FX. You think? Charles, I covered it in the video I just recorded this morning. The video of what you're saying. Charles saying if it doesn't pass this first quarter, that David what's his face? David Sachs, he should get out of there because he's failed them. You failed me, Anakin. He's doing that type of shit. He's like, the prices are down, no innovation, nothing's moving, and then you read that type of shit. No, stuff's moving in the back. So why? And he knows that. You would think he would know that. So why is he out there literally saying, oh no, there's no adoption? There's adoption because they're getting it fucking ready behind the scenes. We're reading about Project Ion. We're reading about, you guys are telling me Project Agora. I'm sure there's 10 other ones by the people who are running things, the BIS and the IMF and the fucking BlackRock. Like, there's a million different players in this shit. It's insane. Swoops. I was in Gate. What is that? And I think somebody is getting paid to come up with these project names. I actually think both of those names are pretty cool. Ion and fucking Agora. That's pretty cool in my mind. Bitcoin has failed on the promise to be a global decentralized digital currency. I think it was the prototype. A little bit, but I do think they're still going to milk the price. Morgan Stanley doesn't come in at this point in time and fucking start offering a Bitcoin and Solana ETF unless they're going to juice that price. So that was the solidification I needed, that to be like, they're gonna ride that pony for as long as they can. And again, you see how fucking Eric and the American Bitcoin, how they're positioned, like they're getting ready. And if it doesn't pass, YouTube influencers will say it's close to boom. Yeah, they love saying that. Fucking $100 by the end of 2025 was crazy. But now the conversation's obviously been heating up about shit going on in Iran. And yet again, if something happened there, that would affect the oil prices. And is that the like we're waiting on that exact thing. We need one catalyst. No, whatever it is, people think it's oil. Like Jake thinks it's oil, and other people think it could be too. But we need that final that spark. Iran, Israel, Venezuela, Ukraine war is brewing. From what I understand, GATE was a government recruitment program. I don't know. I could be thinking of something completely different, but was the GATE program when they would come into schools and then like put headphones on and be like, what do you hear? And like some weird shit like that. I'm not proud of it, but I bought Chevron stock. Hey, you got to make your money, you know? I know the silver is manipulated for years. You think this is a distraction from crypto? No, I think they go hand in hand in long term of where this is going. But I don't keep up with CNBC on the daily, so I would like to see what, like, does anyone know what they're parading around right now? What is kind of their narrative? Are they focusing on crypto? Yeah. What's her face? Literally just fucking a couple of days ago on CNBC, all of a sudden, XRP is the hottest trade of the, yeah. I forgot about that. That was just a couple of days ago. So, if they're out saying that, that makes me think they don't want you to look at the gold and they just don't cover gold and silver kind of fucking at all. They don't cover it at all. So that tells you something. Can't be a distraction. Both are making moves to the upside. Yeah. Because yet again, I think like the distraction at this point is for just kind of like the average person. Because yet again, all the smart money. Yet again, why the central banks for years now have been accumulating it at record rates. I mean, like these guys are moving. I mean, the distraction isn't for them. They're not. Fucking Larry Fink isn't gonna sit there and watch CNBC and be like, "Oh my god," like he's not. What the fuck? That ain't for those guys. Silver's still pumping. Let me see what we're sitting at. Don't get me excited. 85.49, 85.30. So yeah, we're hovering around that 85 mark now. That seems to be a little bit. Yo, peace out, bro. Speaking of making money, I gotta go mail Dome some disc golf discs. Made $1,200 on whatnot. So, but real quick, how are you? Where are you getting them and selling them? Like Are you talking going to like a Savers or a Salvation Army and finding them, or are you talking like you're sourcing them from like a wholesaler or some shit, and then just reselling them? 85.47, not too shabby, not too shabby at all. Damn, beautiful sight, I'll tell you. Fucking $85 silver. Look at that. You could have been accumulating that shit for fucking 20 bucks. 20 bucks, man. Wow. Just within the last fucking year, this thing has made its run. That's insane. Not in its last year, but look at that. Look at that. Wow. Flat, bang. Flat, bang. Bang, bro. I bought a bunch of discs 4 years ago from retailers that were quitting. Oh my god! So you're just sitting on it. That's a prime example of right place, right time. I was in 2015, got a good deal. That's what's up. Vibram discs mainly, second shot disc golf. Yeah, I don't know too much about it. I only played it like 2 or 3 times, and I bought just like a random set, you know, just to like use. Pretty decent set because my friends played, and I was like, they were like, "I just get this one." 500. Let's get to 100 first. But I like where your head's at. 14 bucks. $14 silver. What? It's next level, dude. It's a great sport to play high. Wait, disc golf? Oh, dude, me and my friends were playing pickleball yesterday. I fucking love pickleball. Oh, it's for old people, bro. Because I don't want to fucking play tennis and be like running around like that. Like it's a mix between fucking ping pong and tennis. Like it's the birth child in between that. It's more fun. There's less ground to cover. It's more about just like clacking it back and forth. But because like me and my friends have played for a couple of years and it's pretty fun. We like it. And then I played against some like good people at the place. Like I just open play or some shit. You could just play. They were fucking smoking me. They were smoking me, and we're pretty good. I was like, what the fuck? You should just play lawn bowling. I don't even know what that is, bro. How about some cornhole? Cornhole fucks. Interesting how many XRP investors are also invested in silver. Yeah, because the whole concept, I feel like, of this niche is yet again everyone's tapped into the hard metals that we, at least silver we know, and gold, but mainly silver has been very suppressed for a long time. So these guys, I don't know, this XRP deeper community seems in that front, the new financial system. Where is the new value going to be held? You're a professional dart player? Darts are cool. I like darts. Axe throwing is cool. Hey, what up, Arcto? Over 45 years suppressed. We can't afford gold after all. The X, that's why silver. Yo, Flying Go. Economic Mike, hit the like, join the Patreon. Trinity, that's legit. Bitcoin pumping. If I look at the Bitcoin price right now and we are at 92,000, that is not pumping. We're not even at 92,000. What are you talking about? We're at 91.7. Oh, man. There's no fucking chance, dude. 0.9%. I mean, I guess you got to take the small wins, you know? I'll take fucking 0.9% at this fucking state of the game, honestly. Give me my 0.9% at this point. Give me some win. Some mental win. Let me see some fucking decimal point of green. But silver and gold are popping off, so that's why, like, the hurt of holding crypto, yet again, unless you put too much in and you're screwed. I mean, the silver and gold are, like, offsetting the shitty performance for crypto, you know? But then crypto, I think, will have its day. Crypto's a vague term, the utility assets. I sneeze. XRP tap, 210. Whoa. 210. 210, baby. You're a professional bongo player? That's pretty legit. I drive a Dodge Dart. Dodge Dart's cool. One of my friends had one. 2030, we get our XRP pump. I think we'll get the pump before then, but 2030, I think prices will be a lot higher just across the board. I think you'll look at that total market cap and it'll be a lot more by 2030. Chainlink thoughts. I'm not a Chainlink expert I'm not an expert on anything by any means, but Chainlink, I think Chainlink will do very well. I don't entirely know how the tokenomics and how the token accrues value, but I know that Chainlink also has the company, the entity, whatever you want to call it. I think they have some sort of buy-in back of the Chainlink tokens, so I don't entirely know how the token accrues value, but the protocol of it, the whole ecosystem of it, you can't deny that it's not. That seems like a big piece of this whole equation. Tokenomics suck, but fundamentals are second to none. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how the token fits into the equation, so I can't speak on the token, but yet again. Am I 99.99999% sure? I don't think I'm that sure of anything, honestly. Bitcoin won't pump until it's 125 or higher. Trump should threaten the Fed, not fucking Greenland. I think he's doing both. I think he's doing both right now, bro. My dude has a bunch of PSA 10 Pokemon cards. Crazy how much they pump. Like, yeah. Any of the original. Like, I got some Pokemon cards that have a little bit of value, but, like, nothing crazy, you know? Nothing too crazy. Because some people, yeah, they got cards that are worth, like, fucking $500,000. Tie your kangaroo down, Carnage. I'm a Digi-Dero? I don't even know what that is. What the hell? The sun. Let me get some sun, bro. Let me get some of that. Let's see if there's any breaking news real quick. It's not even noon yet. Come on, let's get moving, guys. CNBC barely mentioned gold or silver today, despite record highs in both metals. But Sarah Eisen casually referenced gold, saying it's up a bit today, but nothing significant. Gold was up about $115 at the same time, the biggest single-day price rise in the history of gold trading. He's spot on with the metals market, man. Securitize enables RLUSD and BlackRock and Van Eck funds tokenized fund. Wait, isn't that old news? I think that's kind of old news. Google becomes the fourth company in history to reach a $4 trillion market cap. All right, this guy is fucking right. I gotta unfollow this guy. You remember Rajat, the Bitcoin maxi? That I don't even know if he believes what he's saying. Bitcoin only. Don't touch anything else. Bitcoin only. Google is worth 45 million Bitcoin. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. There will only ever be this fucking set supply and deflationary aspect of XRP. And there's other assets that are fucking fixed supply. So, like, this fixed supply narrative to say that's only, you can only say that about Bitcoin is mind-boggling to me. All the companies and assets in the world will have to fit in the 21 million. No, they don't. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I do think Bitcoin will go up, but to say, oh, they all have, no. Like, they're going to go into the assets that they want to fucking go into, that they see the utility. You see the ETF flows right now of XRP. Fucking record-breaking day streaks, positive. They're accumulating. They're chopping away bit by bit. Not to say how the ETFs aren't doing good, but ever since kind of the XRP ETF rolled onto the party, they've kind of been leading the way. A little bit. You know, a little bit. So there's clear fucking demand. Doesn't mean it doesn't come out or rotate back, whatever. We'll see what's going on. But today, every asset is massively overvalued because of passive flows. I think Google will be worth less than 1 million Bitcoin within 20 years. I mean, whatever. He thinks Bitcoin's going to go up. Shout out that guy. Bitcoin. BitGo is apparently getting ready to IPO. I don't even know what BitGo is, so. Oh, yeah. Fucking that Elon and fucking. Oh, yeah, everyone will have universal high income. Universal high income. I'm sure. That's exactly what will happen. They say there's 100 billion XRP, so it can't be worth much, but look at how many people actually hold it. It's. Like, they say that as if there isn't only a certain amount of it that you can actively get your hands on, like, at this moment in time. You know, like, that's a big number. You know, Ripple holds a fat chunk of it, so that's not really in the equation, at least, like, for us. They're not putting it on the open market, really, for us. I mean, Yeah, I don't know if this is true. That's what I mean. People just kind of post shit. You got people saying Ripple sent a letter to the SEC right now. Something. A bunch of bullshit. Oh, Tom Lee. Get Tom Lee off my timeline, please. Please. I am poor and I have 5K XRP, so imagine how many wealthy people hold. 100 billion is not much. It's not much in the grand scheme if it achieves what it's trying to set out to achieve and become, you know? That's kind of the whole. It's obviously all of it is still kind of speculative at the end of the day at this moment in time, even though it's kind of not really. We see the backroom deals going on with all sorts of different projects. You know, just the fucking average person doesn't. Ask the average person if they fucking understand literally any other crypto other than Bitcoin, because I've seen videos where they go on college campuses and shit, and they ask people about Bitcoin, and they're like, oh, maybe I don't know, maybe I've just like heard of it. Like no one uses it. No one uses any sort of crypto yet. It's fucking still so early. Why don't... I thought I followed him. Okay. All right, guys. What's the news anyway? Why is Jerome big mad? Because they're going after him federally saying that he lied when it came to the construction costs, that he lied to Congress. Some bullshit like that, you know. Just going after Jerome. Just kind of... They want to go after him. There's not that many wallets, and there are people with more than what? Yeah, I mean, most people, you'd assume, would have more than one wallet, especially if you're talking whales, like multiple. But who knows? Guys, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications to know when I go live and post new videos. I posted a video this morning reading some threads and shit about why is XRP still stuck at $2. So that's on the channel right now. You can join our group, the Minutemen, link in the description below. The Patreon, exclusive videos there weekly. Literally just posted one a couple of days ago, smoking a spliff, enjoying the sun, talking about consciousness and XRP and yet again, all that type of fun shit. And that's it. It's not noon yet. Jake versus Zach, baby. Bang, bang, bang. Popping that jab, keeping them at a distance. Who would you put your money on, Jack or... Wait, no. Yeah, Jake or... This fucking seems like Zach and Cody, bro. Jake and Zach. I can see them having a nice fuck. Bang, bang. That rotation. Bang, pop. Back. Jake is bigger. I mean, I don't know what their weights are. Jerome sucks anyway. Why would you want low inflation and high interest rates when national debt is 140%? Inflation and low interest rates reduce the value of the debt. Size-wise. I mean, but John Jones versus Daniel Cormier. In that case, size did matter, but you're an hour ahead of me, so your streams are early for me? Oh, shit, man. Need a Mike Tyson punch-out YouTube influence, a video game. Zach's got a heart condition? I did just see some. I forgot about that completely. Zach is taller by like a foot. Yo, there you go. Let's see. I have like 10 wallets. I'm not even super active. You'll get a little of this guy. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys. That's it. I will see you in the next one. Check out the video, and that's it. I will see you in the next one.